I bought corsets from Temu for under 15 euro, and here's the review. I am obsessed with this feminine energy that emerges in style more and more, and corsets are a strong symbol of femininity. That's why they are super trendy right now. So if you're looking for a cute corset, stay tuned. We are going into a detailed review of the corsets that you can get at Temu. And no, nobody paid me or told me to do this video. This is just my honest consumer opinion. I think you all have heard about Temu before. Products from China at unbeatable prices. You're all welcome to complain about it, but I'd like to know what I'm getting for the price. Questions that I'm going to discuss are: quality. What can I expect from a 15 euro corset? Fit and comfort. I wear a particularly small size and I really wanted to know what it would be like for my figure, as I often have the problem that these corsets doesn't fit me in my chest area. And the last one is buying and shipping experience, so you have an overall roundup. But before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, follow me on my IG, on my TikTok and on my Pinterest. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's start with this first corset. This one is called a Butterfly Embroidery Strapless Corset in color slate gray. I ordered size XS and I paid 13 euro and 85 cents. Yeah, and as you can see, it's quite easy to put the corset on. You don't need a second person to close the back. But I have to say that with this corset, I immediately noticed that it's a little bit too big. But I actually always expect that. Here are the product pictures from Temu, by the way. It looks definitely better with a bigger chest, but 75 centimeters isn't my size anyways. It's too big and I already knew it when I was ordering it. But this was their smallest size and I like this one so much, I already considered bringing it to the tailor and make it perfectly fit to my body. This is definitely worth the investment. I mean, you paid 14 euro for a whole corset with embroidery, all the stitches and seams, considering buying cheap goods from overseas, which is actually pretty bad for the industry and the globe. You kind of give it back to the industry on the other side. Because now we are going more into detail and I show you how to respect your clothes. Yeah. The fabric feels comfortable. There was no scratching or pinching. The corset is reinforced with 11 bonings, both in the front and the back. The embroideries are intentionally partially attached at some places, possibly for a 3D effect. However, I cannot definitely say whether this is intentional or a production flaw. The seams are not always perfectly straight, but I find that this is not noticeable with this design. And like a typical corset, we have a ribbon tie closure in the back. So, and to summarize this, for the price I unfortunately have nothing to complain about. I mean, what else should I say? It's not super comfy. It's definitely not super comfy because of the sticks in here. This is what a corset comes with. It's uncomfy, but for this it's but for a corset it's very comfy. I don't feel like it's itching or scrubbing me anywhere, and I can move like this and nothing is falling out. I have not a lot to fall off. I love it. I'm sorry I'm not this enthusiastic YouTuber right now because I have I want to try on the others. But yeah, let me know what you think about this one. Next, let's move on to the second corset, which you might not recognize at the first glance. It's called the Gothic Solid Mesh Strapless Corset and features 10 bonings, a ribbon tie closure on the back, and is equipped with loops for hanging. The actual product is exactly like the product photos, and there are no slight changes in color, for example. I have the same fitting problem as with the first one. Of course, I could also look for a push-up bra and see if that would help, but don't get me wrong, I like my small chest, but I'm also interested in the garment, which is given a certain shape by the designer for a reason. In recognition of this, I probably take this to my favorite tailor, because this size I've ordered is already the smallest size and I definitely wanted to have this corset. Since the corset look is trendy, I was also looking for something that didn't immediately scream I'm a corset. That's why you can see the reinforcing bonings of this corset, because they are kind of covered with a black elastic soft mesh material that is gathered in the side seams. You only see the bonings from the inside and it looks like a black strapless top at first glance, but an elegant one, which also gives you lots of styling options for your daily outfits or whatever event you want to go to. Okay, ooh, look at this. This looks so cute right now, especially to my look.
What do you say? Okay, to me, this one is too big over here. I think they expect like this boobs, like this. And to suit small, I think I can. Okay, and maybe we are going to make another video about it, how I'm going to make this one fit, because it's not that easy, because it's a corset and the sticks here might make it a little bit complicated to make it smaller. This is why I also suggest you to bring your clothes to the tailor. Yeah, but this looks still cute. I feel like I could be a member of a K-pop group in this look. Let's do the next corset.
Let's go on to the third corset. Okay, and this is the Sweetheart neck corset top in color light blue, size Asian S, and I paid €13.04. And to be honest, this is the first fail. With this corset we have only 4 bonings in the front. The craftsmanship is clean and tidy. The cups even have inserts for a slight push-up effect, and they are even removable. Not bad. Top has no bonings in the back, and the closure and the stitchings are not even double layered, which is really something that I don't like. Also, this corset is laced differently and has a thinner ribbon tie. The top only has 1 layer of fabric, so it feels a bit flimsy because it lacks the firmness and shape of a corset. As you can see from the product photos on the model, there was definitely some cheating going on. I mean, look at the back here. This is not like in reality. Anyways, that's fine for me. I mean, but since this corset is made of such a thin fabric, it's easier for me to sew it tighter myself in the side seams. Let's see how it fits then. This is more a top than a corset. This is why I'm a little bit disappointed maybe.
So cute on the picture, but it's too big for me. I always have to go for XS, not an XXS. I have to go for an XS, but sometimes an XXS. And yeah, this one was the most expensive. I think it was about 15 bucks or so. But yeah, I mean, this is not a pain in the ass. The only thing I need is like a little less fabric here. Look at this. And if I'm going to have it like this will be a super cute strapless top. This one. It also makes my boobs bigger. To be honest, I don't care about the size of my boobs. I just take what I have. And if you have less weight, I don't care. Yeah, but this is how it arrived. This is how it arrived. And this is what you can expect if you have a small chest like me. That this is not going to fit you, of course. Yeah.
Let's move on to the fourth and final corset of today's review. The last corset is called Strapless Zipper Corset Bustier in color white, size XXS and price €8.54. This is the cheapest corset and my favorite one of this purchase, because this was available in XXS and is not too big for me. This corset has the best fit of all, and I can even lace it tighter if desired. I like the Sweetheart neckline and the fact that this corset simply has a zipper in the front center. I totally celebrate that. It makes it easier to put on. The corset has 12 bones and actually has everything that makes it a classic corset. It provides supports and creates the impression of a waist even though I have barely any curves. Interesting to mention is also the jacquard fabric pattern. It's woven with a silver white thread, giving the pattern a shiny effect. This corset gives off the most impression of being professionally made from the costume department. I also find the craftsmanship to be neat, and the closure in the back, the hems and the zipper are reinforced. So, and as already mentioned, this corset is my favorite, and it somehow came unexpectedly as I paid the lowest price for it. But in my opinion, it's the best product, and that's exactly the trick when shopping online. If it's particularly cheap, you have to be able to rely on the product pictures. I'm already looking forward creating outfits with it.
Woo! And this one is the best in my opinion. It's the longest, it's XXS. After researching this company where I bought this on Temu, I found out it's a company that is only specializing on corsets in every different kind of style, and this is how it explained. This is what explained to me why they were able to have this cheap price. This one has a zipper in the front, which is very handy. Sorry. It feels good. It's good. it comes in handy. This is the back, and this was the one that I was able to tie the tightest. All the others, they still had some space left when I was tying them in the back, but I was looking for something that my tiny figure would shape. I don't wear shapewear or stuff like that. This time I wanted to go for it, and I wanted to look even thinner than I am. Yeah, I really enjoy this one. You can combine this also like this. I also like this a lot. Just put a jacket over it. It's an elegant and casual outfit at the same time. Yeah. I think I should have ordered some like pushing elements to have like a little bit more here. But I feel like it's okay. I feel great. I feel like this one has best fitting for me. This one is just perfect. Kato? Kato.
Roundup. So I'm actually wondering right now, which of these is your favorite? Butterfly embroidery strapless corset in grey with sweet butterfly embroideries with a 3D effect. I immediately get layering styling ideas, and I also like that a lot of effort was put into the manufacturing. Or the solid mesh strapless corset in black with hidden bones and at first glance looks like a top. I think this one would look really cute with sleek hairstyles. Or the sweetheart neck corset top in baby blue, which is too big, but I think if it fits, it will look really cute, especially because of the existing push-up inserts. Since it's more of a top, you can style this piece super easy in a casual way, I think. Or the last one, my favorite, the strapless zipper corset bustier in white. What I like best about it is the fit. This corset gives off princess vibes and I love it. I want to pair this corset with a pleated skirt or white leg business trousers. I love that it gives my body shape and support. The pattern isn't too flashy, and I mean, I've seen this corset in black if you're into all black looks. As mentioned at the beginning, I just wanted to try out what to expect for such a low price at Temu Fashion. The shipping took exactly 7 days. They arrived in individual plastic bags, which were again packed in a plastic bag. Not cool, but if you're saving, that's definitely a price we all pay. Temu has a delivery guarantee of 2 weeks and offers credits for delayed delivery and free returns, which I haven't experienced because I've kept everything I've ordered from Temu so far. In general, it's clear in the app to see what guarantee promises Temu offers, which I as a consumer appreciate. I know Temu is heavily criticized, but apparently not by DHL. Otherwise, Temu wouldn't be able to offer us free shipping on every order. Just wanted to mention that. I find Temu as a company interesting because as an end consumer, we have direct access to the manufacturer and therefore shop at these low prices, at least according to the website, and I could also see that during shopping. I'm positively surprised by the shopping experience at Temu. Of course, you can't expect a kingdom for the price, but the shopping experience itself and the shipping went smoothly. In conclusion, I honestly assume that my viewers and target audience are aware of the negative impact of ultra fast fashion on our environment. So I wanted to mention that I noticed that shopping at Temu definitely has an addictive factor, even with all the coins you can collect there. I've spent evenings instead of being on social media, I was on Temu. But I didn't buy anything in the end. What I mean that there's a danger of getting into a shopping frenzy, which Temu's selling style also intends. We should be aware of this and consume mindfully. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my other socials, TikTok and Insta. And yeah, see you in my next video. Bye.